Hi, welcome to this series, and we're going to start drawing a light plot and maybe some front of house lighting positions. But what we ought to do at this point is go ahead and let's do a little housekeeping and just make sure that we've actually done things the way that we think that we've done things. And I'll bet that we may find some errors. I often make errors, but they're easy to change. First thing is, why don't we make sure that what we want on our lighting layer is actually on our lighting layer, and what's on our architecture layer is actually on our architecture layer. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into my layers here, and I'm going to make my theater architecture invisible, and that's just in that layers pull down, and let's say okay. Alright, so I do see a problem here. The battens, the pipes that we have here, really want to be on the theater architecture layer, not the lighting layer. So I'm just going to do a shift select, and I'll select all of them. The handy thing about all of this is we can just change them on the fly. I'll select them all, and then I'm going to go over here to my object info and go and choose layer theater architecture. Right? Good. I got rid of them. So the next thing is that we want to go ahead and make sure that that we can make these tick marks and center lines and all that stuff go away, which is why we made a separate class for that. So if I go to class and I say center and tick marks are currently selected, let's select lighting pipes. And let's turn that to off, and let's see if our tick marks go away. It's like, oh, okay, so our entire electric went away. So I'm going to just do a Control Z and back up and find out what's going on here. Right? So if I click on a pipe, okay, I see that I inserted that symbol. When I inserted the symbol, I actually inserted it on the class of lighting pipe and center and tick, and what I really need is for them to just be on the lighting pipes, right? So I'm going to change the class that the entire symbol has been inserted on, and I'm going to change that to lighting pipes. Okay, great. So now let's try it. I'll go here and I'll scroll down, and I'm going to turn off my center and tick mark class. I'm going to turn on my lighting pipes, and I'll say okay, yes. And so now just the rectangle, that two-dimensional rectangle that we drew, and our tag is there, so everything is good, right? So let's go, let's just do a Control Z, and that'll back me up. The other thing that I can do is I put these in, I have them in my drawing, I can just grab all of those symbols that I used to insert, and I can go ahead and delete them. And now I can go and turn my, I need to do it here. Let's go turn on my theater architecture, just so that we can see our theater again. Let's go to classes, and we should be good to go. And we'll pick up in another video here in a second. I'll say okay, and